Hello everyone, it's Maria here from pepperlyrose.blogspot.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator based in Sydney, Australia. Thank you so much for joining me today. With my last video, I featured the No Bones About It stamp set, and I made this party favour, or just a party decor basically it was for, and I showed you how to make this, and I also showed you how to make this cupcake topper. And I just wanted to show you the other colours that I have done, because I'm going to make this for a party that I've been asked to do. So this is the green one, so it all coordinates with this, and the yellow one, and the orange one. So these are the cupcake toppers that this client of mine will have. So they're really adorable. And so I just wanted to show you the other colours so you can see the full picture, but I didn't want to make the other three on camera because it would take too long. So on this video I'm going to show you how to make a party favour. So I'll pop these away for now, and then I'll show you everything at the end. I pre-stamped with some old retired stamp sets, the You're Invited and the Who, What, When, How and Where RSVP. This will not be the invitation, but this is just to give you a visualization or an example of what to do. So it's best to do it on a computer. So what I've done is that I'm going to layer it on a piece of Tempting Turquoise just here. And what I'll do before I layer it on is I'm going to stamp some dinosaurs just around the sides. It's just to give you the visualization of what it will look like. So what I'll bring over is just a scrap sheet there. And I'm just going to stamp with the stamps that I used before, the same colours, so that everything looks uniform. So I'm using today Tempting Turquoise, Tangerine Tango, Wild Wasabi and Daffodil Delight. So all these colours will be featured together again, and they will be the same as before so that there's continuity with the theme. So I'm just going to, with the Tempting Turquoise, I'm going to stamp the Tyrannosaurus Rex about 3 times again, just all around. Oops, the card there, and down the bottom I might put a tail, I think, maybe this time, or I'll just do it this way. Yeah. Okay, so that's the Tempting Turquoise one done, and then I'm going to get the Daffodil Delight, and I'm going to stamp this one just around, just add some colour and some interest. I've double mounted my stamps. This just makes the process a lot faster. So I'll do it this way. There's no right or wrong, and in each card can be individualised, so there's no, it can even be upside down. So I'm going to do mine upside down. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, do it that way. And one more. And I'm just going to do a spot here, that's all. Just a tiny little spot there. Okay? And that didn't stamp well, so I'll do it again, and I might pop my head over the top, and I apologise in advance, but I just want to see what I'm doing. Sorry if my head pops through the view. There. That'll do for now, okay? So I'll just stamp that off, put that away. And I'll now stamp with the Wild Wasabi, stamping this one over here, and I'll do that 3 times too. As I said, there is no right or wrong. I'll do a tail here, and a thing here. And I'll do another upside down one. Maybe just down the bottom here, I'll peek it through. as I said, there's no right or wrong. So you would probably do this slightly different yourselves. But this is just to give you the idea of what to do. And the last but not least, the Tangerine Tango, which is, I think, the Triceratops, that one. I think that's a Triceratops. I'm not very good with my dinosaur names, so yeah, don't rely on me for accuracy on that one. Okay, I'll just stamp the orange one there. The important thing is with parties is that once you go with the theme, then you just keep going with it and make it look uniform. And that's, I think, the success of coordinating parties is doing that. And I'll pop this down the bottom. This is just to give you an idea. So I'll just pop that there. There we go. Okay, so that's that invitation, or the writing part all done. So what I'll do now is I'll layer it onto my Tempting Turquoise piece. We're going to create a pocket card today. Oops. As you can see, I've tried to stamp it before and it didn't turn out very well. So make that look a bit better. I'll just layer it on. Okay. And so that's done. So that's the invitation wording all done. And now I'm going to show you how to make a super quick and easy pocket. So I'll pop this over here to one side for a moment, and I'm going to bring out my trimmer. And I'm going to bring out some Wild Wasabi cardstock. And this is an A4 size. I'm going to cut it in half. So I'll cut it in half. Then I'm going to score it in half again. So it's like an A6 size card. So this can fit in a regular envelope. Okay, so that's that one there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold it up, and I'll just bring my bone folder. Just bear with me for 1 second. Bring my bone folder. Thought I brought it with me, but I didn't. Sorry about that. So I'll fold it in half. I'll just burnish that with my bone folder. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop this inside here for just a second. And what I'm going to do is that I'm going to have a little guess of where I'm going to cut it off. So I'm going to do that there. So I've just made a little tick mark of where I would like to cut off. So when I measure that up, that will be at the 1.5 inch mark, okay? So on one of the sides, so both sides are equal, okay? On one of the sides, I'm going to cut off 1.5 inches. Sorry, 1.5 inches. So I'll just trim that off very quickly. So now, there's a bit that just looks like that. Okay, and that will create your pocket. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring up my Big Shot, and I've got the Seaside Embossing folder. Okay, so this is the new platform, so this is the embossing one. Let's pop that in there. I've got a cutting plate. And now I'm going to take out the Seaside Embossing folder. I love this. It is so versatile. So I'm going to take that out. And what we're going to do is we're going to emboss this half here, okay? So what I'll do is I'll stick that through the embossing folder just towards the bottom. And so what I'll do is like this. So it's towards the bottom. I'm going to wrap the back bit around there, so it's not actually going to get embossed, and then I'm going to pop the top of the embossing folder like that, Okay, see how I did that? So I'll do it again. So with that score line there, I'm going to put the embossing folder right on there. I'm going to put that half inside the folder and put that down, and then the back will not get embossed. Okay, so we can run that through the big shot. So I'll pop that over there, put the cutting plate on top, and then I'll run it through the big shot. Actually, it might be a bit thick, so what I'll do is I'll take that bit out and we'll just run it through, yeah, this way. So forget what I just said. We live and we learn, don't we? Okay, so we'll just pop this through again. Otherwise I was going to break my big shot if I did that. Okay, so we'll just, okay, leave that like that, and we'll pop it through. Sorry about that. Let's do it again here. I'll do it through this way. Much easier for me. Okay. Put the cutting plate on top and crank it through. That's better. It will not work with the cardstock double layered because it'll be too thick. Because this platform has got like a raised middle part, so that helps to do a really deep embossing. But there we go, that's the embossed part. And that's going to be part of the pocket at the front. So I'll pop these to one side. Take the big shot away. Oopsies. Okay. What we're going to do is, rather than sticking this down with adhesive, I'm just going to use some staples, and that adds a bit of interest. So I'm just going to do it right on the edge. That's one, and just right on the edge two. One. Oh, that didn't work because I was too close to the edge. I'll do it again. One, and two. So the staples there add a bit of interest, and then we can stick the card right through there, and it just fits. I think that one, I'll pick that out and I'll do it again. That one was a bit too far in, so it's got to be right on the edge. It's a bit snug, but I'll do it right on the edge, and I think it'll fit much better. Okay. And yep, there we have it. So that goes right in. Looks cute already, doesn't it? And what we'll do now is we'll cut out a 2-inch, and I'm just trying to think whether to use Tempting Turquoise as the circle, and I think I will. So I will take out some Tempting Turquoise cardstock, and I'm going to cut out a 2-inch circle using the 2-inch circle punch. That's one. Oh, cute. And I'm then going to, on a white sheet of cardstock with 1.5-inch circle, I'm going to stamp, first and foremost, a Tyrannosaurus Rex, and then you can change the colours up as you go along. There's my Tyrannosaurus. Ink that up. Okay. Going to get my 1 3/4-inch circle punch. And I'm going to cut out as much image as possible. So that's done. And so now I'm going to grab my fast fuse, and I'll just put some fast fuse on the inside. You can use liquid glue, whatever you have on hand is okay. So I'm just going to layer that up. And what I'm going to grab next is some dimensionals. at about 3 dimensionals, I think. 1, 2, and 3. And just stick that in the middle. And there you have a cute little invitation. How cute is this? Look. Oh, how adorable. So it's very quick and easy to do. And I hope you've enjoyed it, because that's, the pocket is only half a sheet of A4 cardstock. And then you have a quarter of a sheet of A4 cardstock for both of these. So really all you need is you can make 2 invitations with one A4, or you can make 4 invitations with each of the quarters there. So that's awesome. Like, I mean, that is great. So I'll just bring in the other things that I have created as well, so you can see it all together. And how cute would that be for a party? Like, how awesome. So it all really coordinates well. And then you can also add like a little chocolates, and you can wrap them around with you know, your DSP that you've made. So I hope you've enjoyed this. Like, I've had a lot of fun creating this dinosaur themed party invites and party decorations, and the sky's the limit. You can go crazy. You can even do banners with this, like, seriously. So much fun. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you're interested in purchasing any of the materials featured today, please go past my online store at pepperlyrose.stampinup.net. Sorry I mixed up my words. I'm a bit all over the shop, but I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope I've helped you out in some way. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Bye now.